Welcome to a Geekatplay Voo tutorial where we'll be talking to you about brushes. From experience, we found that a lot of users underestimate them or overlook their many abilities, and we hope that what we show you today will bring a little more attention to brushes and inspire you to create some fantastic artwork. There's so many things, in fact, that you can do with brushes that we are going to be having more than one tutorial. But for today, we'll just start out with a terrain. Well, a standard one will do, and we'll edit it. If you click on the Paint tab here, you'll find the brush settings. And up here, if you right-click on it, click down here, you'll be able to load your brushes. And at Geekatplay Studio, we have provided you with a few brushes here that we think are pretty interesting. Some like this or this, but I think today we will be using our third crack brush. And if we have it in our airbrush style enabled, you'll find that you'll be able to kind of grow some things, and if you hold it there long enough you can even grow some kind of stalactite things. But if you disable the airbrush style, what you do here, let's make it flat so that you can see this easier, is it just pops up, and how big it is depends on the strength. I'll reset that again, and I would like to work with the airbrush style here. And we'll just kind of click on it around until we're happy, but I think I want to use another brush. I'll load it right here. And I'll use this hole right here, right in the middle, and grow something. I think that looks good, a little more. I'm happy with that, and so we'll leave it at that, but I think I want to move my camera a little bit. There we go. I want a little more interest there, so I'll click back on the terrain, click on effects, and add a few things here. Okay. Now, what we need is some texture. So we're on the terrain, and I think I want a couple things in here, so we'll click on mixed material. We want to make sure we click on the influence of environment tab and enable the distribution of materials. And the materials we're going to mix, I think our first one, I want to be grass. Okay. And our second material, melted rocks. There we go. Okay. Want a little bit less grass there. See what we have here. Okay, satisfied with that. Now, we've already got something pretty interesting going on here, but we don't want a white field, so we'll click on the ground and put a grass field on that ground. I think I'm going to take a sphere here, plop it in the middle of this. And I want it to be a simple material, but we're going to work with the liquids here from View 5. And just work with troubled water here. Get some movement in it. But I think we're the wrong color. I want something a little hotter. Maybe a lot hotter. Red. There we go. I'll do the same in transparency. And now we don't want it to look kind of like orange water. So let's reduce that transparency. Now we have a rock. We'll bring it up to about 65% here. Okay. I'm just gonna push that down a little bit until we can see it. Just a little. Move it around. I'm happy with where it is. And now we have something that's just peeking through there. So to see that a little better, I think I want to add a light. Add some glow to it. There we go. Change that color. And something hot. And there we have an interesting glow coming from there. Now to finish it off, let's change our atmosphere. Load something in. Hostile planet. Not a sandstorm or night. I think summer in the city is going to give us some good contrast and some pollution haze. A few clouds. And there we go. Now we've created a terrain that kind of looks like a crater with lava that's blown up and is still a little bit angry there. And let's take a look at that. And there's just one of the things you can do with brushes, plus an interesting little thing you can do with spheres when you see only part of them. Now we have our scene. Thank you for viewing this tutorial from Geekatplay, and we hope you've learned a lot from it and will visit us again. You can see more tutorials at www.geekatplay.com.